What's up, guys? Welcome to another top 5. Yesterday, when I made my top 5 saddest video game deaths, a lot of people said, "Damn, Steven, they are very sad." Some of them didn't like him, like one that I mentioned. I think it was Katana and Reggie Rowe, and maybe those three. People couldn't give a fuck about them. But like I said, it's my opinion. They agree with me with Sarah and Lee, but that's about it. But you know, again, it's my opinion. This is going to be my opinion, but the only reason why you can see a face palm and no tears is because this one is a top 5 dumb video game deaths. The deaths are like, well, basically, it's like, am I supposed to shed a tear for this person? Because it's not working. The game was still good, basically. The game was still good, but it was just pointless for that person to die because I wasn't going to shed a tear if that's what they were hoping. Never going to shed a tear. I mean, in Red Dead Redemption, didn't shed a tear for John Marston. Didn't give a fuck, but I don't care for that one anyway. I don't care for that game. I hate Red Dead Redemption. I really do hate that game. Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3. If it dies in Mass Effect 3, yawn. Like I care. I don't even like the Mass Effect games. They're awful. But you know, enough of pissing people off. Because this is gonna piss people off a lot anyway when I do my top 5 ones of this one. A lot of you will disagree, saying that part made me cry, but before you say, "Oh, you don't have any soul heart," I cried at the part with Lee from The Walking Dead. That was very emotional. I think I've got heart, guys. I just don't have heart for pointless scenes. But yeah. Anyway, without further ado, top 5 dumb video game deaths. Top 5 dumb video game deaths. At number 5. Any character that dies in a Tomb Raider game. Now, the old Tomb Raider games I loved with all my heart. Lara Croft has had some companions, but a lot of them will always survive, and I thought, that's great. In this game, however, it was meh. I mean, Square Enix did okay. The game was meh. It wasn't brilliant or fantastic. It was a meh. And the characters in the game, they were so forgettable. Like, seriously, I don't even remember any of the characters' names. Like, no joke. That's why a lot of the characters do die. A lot of the characters. Hell, I think half of them die, and, well, more than half of them die. And it's like, wow, oh no, that one's dead. Oh no, he's dead. Oh no, she's dead. Actually, no. None of the go. Hang on, let me think. Let's see. Yeah. None of the girl characters died. It's all of the male characters that died. Okay, this game is fucking sexist. But if you say, how is it sexist? I mean, none of the girl characters died. Well, all the guy characters died. It can be sexist towards men, can't it? This is bullshit. At least one of the girl characters should have died. Well, maybe the black girl, forgot her name now. I'm not being racist though. I'm not being racist when I want her to die. It's just, well, Lara can't die because she's the main character. The other girl, right, I think she looks Asian, I don't know. But she can't die as well because she's part of the plot. I think like some kind of ancestor god. But, you know, so it would have to be her. It would have to be her then. Or maybe that Asian girl can die because of something bad happened. But I don't know. I know who does die. That guy there with like an ACS t-shirt with glasses on. Oh, he's got one of the ACS t-shirt. That guy with beard and a cap. That guy who was also got a beard but with no cap. Has no glasses as well. And then you've got that guy who has glasses though and looks like a scientist. Yep. 4 guys that die in this entire game. And guess what? Not one tear was shed for any of them. I was like, oh, boom, you're dead. You're dead. I mean, it was kind of brutal when they did die, but their death didn't shed any tears to me. Pointless. Good game, but pointless deaths. So yeah, at number 5, At number 5, any character from Tomb Raider. At number 5, any character from Tomb Raider. At number 4, Winston Chu from Sleeping Dogs. Now, I have played the demo to Sleeping Dogs, and it was like brilliant. So I thought, buy the game. I'll buy the game. I've also got the Definitive Edition on a next gen console. But back then, I bought the game originally on the Xbox 360. Now I've got a PlayStation 4 because Xbox. No, I'm gonna say this. They're both good. Well, I might get myself an Xbox One as well. But anyway, yeah, Winston Chu wasn't even. Well, his death scene was just pointless. Winston Chu's death was just pointless. I mean, the game was all about action, fast cars, hot ladies, and so much gunplay and cool ass fighting that a death from this character felt forced. It felt like a forced boo-hoo scene. Hell, even in one scene though, when it was a funeral, it was an all-out gunfight. So it was like, how the fuck am I supposed to feel emotionally invested for a person that we have to have an all-out gunfight for? No. I'm not gonna feel emotionally invested. Fuck it. Obviously, is it Chang? No, it's not. It's Chang. Fuck. I forgot the main character's name, but yeah. He becomes the boss. He becomes the boss of the group because Winston Chu is the boss. So then he becomes the next boss. But I mean, he was an okay character, but all he did was sit around and spark orders and hardly did fuck all. I mean, I don't even know much about him, so why the fuck should I feel sorry for him? All I know, he's a gang leader. Wow. If any gang leader dies in the real world, I should shed a few tears for that poor gang leader. No, I don't. I don't shed a tear for that poor gang leader. I say, thank fuck he's dead. Because gang leaders are assholes. Obviously he was an asshole, but still, I didn't care. And not to mention, he wasn't one of my favourite characters. He was bland to me. So yeah, at number 4, Winston Chu. At number 4, Winston Chu. At number 3, Talion's family from Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor. I don't even remember these people's names. They're so forgettable. Now, the first few segments, right, before you go and fight Urks and branded them and whatnot in this cool game, people say it's short, but even though it was short, it was good. The DLC is quite good as well, which I'm playing right now. But, yeah, Talion's family. Where do I begin? His wife and his son, right? His wife and his son. Basically, they were showing glimpses of the past where he sneaks up to his wife, kicks his wife, and also trains his son how to fight. And it also goes back to another part where him and his son are fighting Urks, and he's got to lead his wife out of place and also stealth and that lot, sneak around, which was kind of pointless. But it was kind of cool though when his son did die. Before you say, that's heartless. I don't care, because when his son died, Talion gets his broken sword and use it like a dagger thing. Use it like a dagger and a stealth way. The bow basically belongs to Celebrimbor, so basically he's got his own sword that he's used ever since he was at the Black Gate. The broken sword, he's using the broken sword of his son's normal sword, and he's using Celebrimbor's bow, which is fucking awesome. I just didn't feel sorry for their deaths. at all. Heck, I didn't even feel sorry for Talion, because I actually knew he was the main character. It showed his picture on the front, it showed his picture on the front of the box, so it's like, yeah, yes, he dies at the beginning, so it's like, oh no, does that mean the game's over? Oh no, it's not, he's gonna come back alive. Oh, call it. Why? Because it's a fucking fake out. Obviously these two stay dead though, but his death was a fake out death, so no, I'm not gonna feel sorry for a fake out death combined with a death of two people. You have to try hard on that one, brothers. Man, you did make me cry with the Joker thing, so you did try hard for that one. But you didn't try hard enough for this one. Man, it wasn't... Man, this is done by Monterey, not Rocksteady, so... Different, I guess? Yeah, different. So, yeah. At number 3, Talion's Family. At number 3, Talion's Family. At number 2... I have to get a bit closer for this one. Carrie. Carrie from True Crime Streets of LA. I'm not sure if anyone remembers this game. This is an old PS2 game. But I've played this years ago. This game was made by Activision, which... Activision can make good games that are not Call of Duty? Oh god, what is this world coming to? No, seriously, this is better than any Call of Duty game. It's better than Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Do you know why? Because it's not the exact same as Call of Duty. Maybe that's why people hate it, saying, oh, you should stick to Call of Duty. That's all you know how to do. What? No, this game was awesome. It was beautiful. Not sure about the sequel, True Crime New York City. I mean, that was a bit pish-posh. That was a bit pish-posh. It was too... yes, it was violent, though, but it was too over the top, and it was pish-posh. This is not over the top, and it was cool. The fighting parts in it, you know, where you get to use your fists, was quite hard. The gunplay was sometimes hard. The sneaking parts as well. And the tail and car parts were quite difficult as well. This game was quite difficult. It was good. Then you basically play as a guy called Nicholas Kang, or Nick Kang. And you've got to uncover the murder of your father and of your father's and of your father and your mother's death by a mob person. Well, while we're doing it and trying to find it out, you find out it was a person called Rocky who was working with someone, and then Rocky's like, "Stay out of this or else." So Nick didn't decide to stay out of it, and then they decided to take his brother Carrie. And this is before people saying, oh, you can actually skip this. No, you can't. Even if you get the good or bad ending, Carrie will always die. Good ending, he's dead, but you don't get to see his dead body. Bad ending, he's dead, and this time you get to see his dead body. The only reason why I didn't care for this person was because in one scene, an officer played by Christopher Walken actually does a background for him. And it was so forced. The origin was so forced. I didn't care for Nick Kang's origin. The only reason why I liked playing as Nick Kang because his lines were cool and he was so smug and funny at times. It was hilarious. That's the only reason why I cared for Nick. That's the only reason why I kind of liked Nick Cage. Carrie, on the other hand, no. Carrie, on the other hand. No, he was just not a good death. When he died, it was like, oh no, Nick Kang's brother is dead. Boo-hoo. No, seriously, I was like that. It was so forced on me. I didn't... no tears. No tears. No tears for him. No tears. No tears. I thought, oh, I'm saving my tears for someone that matters, because he didn't matter. I mean, the only thing he was good for, I'd say, no, he didn't even do the dojo training either. I mean, there was a part where we get to teach Nick Kang how to fight. He wasn't even a dojo master you get to train with. It was someone else. I thought, well, why should I feel sorry for someone who could kick Nick Kang's butt in the beginning, but yet gets himself handed by a few thugs? You can beat Nick Kang in the beginning, but you get handed by two, well, maybe 3 or 4 thugs, which Nick Kang can easily defeat. So you're telling me you're a Kung Fu master and Nick Kang's a newbie? I'm glad you're dead. I'm glad this guy is dead, because he was nothing but trouble. Like, seriously. From the beginning, you go around trying to find him and that lot. After all the trouble, no matter what happens, he still dies. What is the point in the trouble, then? It was pointless. He was just pointless. He was just pointless. I'm sorry, but he was a pointless character. That was a definitely waste of animation. So yeah. At number 2, Carrie. And my number one dumb video game death is Takajo from Onimusha 2. Now, the Onimusha franchise has had a great... I just remembered Onimusha 4. Oh, God. Sorry. It's had a somewhat great history. Onimusha 4 Dawn of Dreams was terrible. I don't care what anyone says. Onimusha 4 Dawn of Dreams was god-fucking awful. It was age 12, no violence, just a lot of blah 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 blah. I was like, y'all, can we get to the hacking and slashing? And there wasn't even hardly any hacking and slashing in the game. But the first Onimusha game, marvellous. The third one, actually, no. It's a draw between 2 and 3. I love 2 a lot, and so do I love 3. Number 1 was a bit iffy. It was still good, though. Because in the first one, you play as a guy called Samanosuke Akachi, which was really good. I enjoyed that game. He's a 18th century samurai, I think it is. I forget now. Or was it 17th century? I think it's 17th or the 18th century samurai. I don't know which century it was. But you play as him in the first one. Then after the great success of the first one, we get a trailer for the second one. Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny. I was like, yes, can't wait to play that. Well, actually, I could play it because back then it was already out. But still, I decided to play it though, and it was really good. Had great character. You had Kotoa Fuma, a ninja. Oyu was her name, or Oni. Oni, I think her name was though. For now, before you realised her real name was Oyu. Spoiler alert there. You know. Damn, I don't think that was her name, but yeah, you get to see her. Makoichi, a gunslinging guy, and Eke, a fat guy who holds a spear. But each of them have their own powerful, great, unique fighting styles, and depends on what kind of gifts you give them, you get to control them, and their fighting styles are fucking wicked. But in this game, Jubei Yagu had a father who died to Nobunaga Oda in the Great War that he missed, and Takajo was the only one that survived because she's a demon woman. Well, yeah, she's a demon woman, a good demon though. And then Nobunaga Oda's slave servant, forgot her name. She's ugly, by the way. She's fuck ugly. But she kills Takajo in one scene, and it's like, no, oh no, I'm gonna miss you, Takajo. And then in that scene where she dies, we find out that she's Jubei's mother. She's Jubei's fucking mother. What the fuck? And before you say, oh, but she was useful for 10 minutes. 10 fucking minutes she was useful for. You know why? Because like, Jubei, come here, Jubei. That's all she was. That's all she said. You know, because she wanted Jubei to come to her, so she gave Jubei the only seal to be able to absorb souls and get more powerful powers. That was it. Then later on, what did she do? Fuck all! She let Jubei and his 4 friends fight the fucking demon spawns. You're a demon yourself. You will have powers. You will have magic. Fucking move your fucking tits and get out there and fight. Fuck, I'm getting mad at this thing out now. Sorry guys. Sorry. It's just Capcom. These are the people that made it. I mean, yeah, they're making a lot of Resident Evil games, which we do need another Onimusha game. Or better yet, we mastered Onimusha 1, 2, and 3. Forget Onimusha 4, because that was shit. We mastered Onimusha 1, 2, and 3, and also Onimusha Blade Warriors, because I've not played that. It's basically a fighting game of Onimusha, which looks really good. I forget about Onimusha 4 though, but we master them. Fucking we master them. Why should you remaster them? Oh, let me think. Oh yeah, maybe it's because you need to bring these characters back. I bet yeah. Well, except for, well, you actually do because it's part of the story, but Kakajo was, oh god, she was just pointless. Okay, she was just pointless. Heck, we don't even know Jubei's father's name. Only his mother's name. That's how pointless this scene was. Oyu was feeling sad, and so was Jubilee. It's like, why are you feeling sad? I'm glad. And not to mention, you rushed over here to go save her. Why the fuck didn't you rush to? Why the fuck didn't you rush to her hideout and face the woman and face that demon woman there and just forget about your fucking useless mother? Let me tell you this. You guys ever heard of a game called Bayonetta? Guys ever heard of a game called Bayonetta, right? Right. She has to protect a little girl. She's like a more better mother figure. Do you want to know what she does? Pew, pew, pew. Slash, slash. Guns, guns, guns. Everywhere. To protect the little girl. That's what she does to protect the little girl. What does she do to help her son? Fuck all. She could at least be Navi and say, hey, you need to go over there. Hey, you need to go over there. Hey, you need to go over there. But no, you've got to find out where you need to go. You've got to do this. You've got to do everything yourself. Maybe people are saying, oh, well, that's a good thing because you don't get a lot of help. Well, I'm not going to feel sorry for someone that doesn't help me. I'm so sorry. Kotora Fuma's death was sad, though. 1, he helped me. 2, he was hilarious. And 3, we had more time to develop him. This one wasn't hilarious. 2, wasn't helpful. And 3, not enough time to develop the character. I'm sorry, but this woman was just pointless. Fucking pointless. That's it anyway. Anyway. At number 1, Kakajo. At number 1, Kakajo. Well, guys, that's it for my top 5 dumb video game deaths. I'm not sure I've pissed people off, but I'm sorry, but they're just so dumb. They are fucking dumb. But, yeah. Anyway, guys, join me tomorrow for whatever it is. Don't know. I think it's a rant video of something I was going to say. Anyway, bye, guys.